Yeah. That's bloody righteous, my man.
Bloody good.
Did they put a pumpkin on your head when you were born?
That's funny, I just had a pumpkin on my head just 24 hours ago. Yeah. I got it at a garlic fair. There was surprisingly little garlic paraphernalia, and a lot of pumpkin paraphernalia. I said they should call it the Pumpkin and Garlic Festival. I don't know why the garlic got the starring role, but it didn't deserve it.
I was at a garlic festival too, and there was only one person who had garlic.
Yeah. There was more than one person. They had garlic ice cream, but it tasted not very
Were
good.
you at the Garlic and Art Festival in Orange?
Oh no, it was in Bethlehem, Connecticut.
They had.
You want some garlic?
Yeah. Was yours any good?
I didn't find it.
Mine, it was like too sweet, and it was mixed with pistachio. What? It was like, which like gave it a weird. I didn't like it very much. I can't recommend the garlic ice cream in good conscience. Hello. You can turn down the reverb a little bit. That might help with the feedback a lot too. Hello. Can I have more in the vocals?
We could probably rip up an air beat. No, it's probably too late for air beat.
Hello.
I will go dance, but it's
Hi, how are you? That's pretty good. I like that. Can you make the guitar less bassy? Maybe a touch more bass. Hello, how cool. We're working out those kinks, guys. Working out those kinks, baby. All right. It sounds like it's on the verge of. Maybe I can move a little bit. What about if I move in this direction? Get the angle a little different. Hi.
there you go.
Now the guitar's all quiet. Oh, are you putting in a green light bulb?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, you're a genius.
Thanks.
Wow.
Is that a lot? Is that
No, that's perfect. In fact, on my ride here, we were talking about light shows and how they sometimes distract from the performance. And I was like, God, how I'd love to play under just one green light. Yeah, why don't we do that? We don't want any stopping
Turn this
here.
one off?
We just want going.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
It's at the top of the stairs.
Touch the wig to it.
Hello, hi, how are you? Ooh, how are you? Sounds pretty good. What do you guys, how's the sound out there?
Sounds good.
Out there, 5 feet away. Okay, I guess I can begin now. You want to,
Are you just one lentil tonight?
Oh yeah, just one lentil. Sorry if there was some confusion. It was a very last minute affair. I did try to get some other people, but it was not it was a half-hearted attempt. know how I'm starting the song. It's just warming up my vocals. The guitar part, this is how I'm going to start the song. Well, I'll give it a little more, few seconds. Hey, Will. Thanks for setting up the show tonight, Will.
Yeah.
Like anytime.
This show is amazing. It's really cool. I feel the elf lords have guided the way here. Very elfy scenes. There's elves here with us tonight. If you have eyes to see them. This is a fantasy core band, and I'm sorry it's just me. There might have been some miscommunication. I don't have a band this evening. Well, perhaps I do. Perhaps I have an invisible band.
Elf lords.
And,
We'll prevent you.
I just almost caught one outside. Only his boots lay still. They're on top of the basement door.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Hatch or something?
Bulkhead.
Bulkhead. Bulkhead. There's an elf on the bulkhead yonder. That's my first song, and it's over now. Thank you all for listening to my song. I've got a couple other where that came from. All right, I think I can begin playing this now. This song is called "Is It a Torrid Book, Tony?" And it's based on things that, it's a conversation I had with my friend Alex Edgeworth. I don't know if anybody remembers Alex Edgeworth. She lived in Brattleboro with me for a number of years. We live in LA together. She's a very special friend, and she says the darndest things. I'm always stealing her lines for my songs, and she sort of likes it, but also sort of resents me. But this one is called "This Is a Torrid Book, Tony," and I had to change the name because it was actually, don't tell anyone this, the real name is Tom. And he would sometimes come to the show, so I had to change it because I sang it with the real name. And she was like, "He totally knew it was about him." I was like, "There's no way he knew it was about him." So whatever. So I changed it to Tony. But it works because I think Tony is funny because it's like, "Is this a torrid book, Tony?" He's like, no, it's good. It's good. Anyways, I'm happy with this song. I'm happy how it turned out, and I'd like to share it with you tonight. And so I'll do that now.
Ready?
At the museum steps, didn't we establish that all this blood is not a dream? This is progress, and we are not that high. We could almost be redeemed, but the roar of the real seems so complete. But fast forward to lunch with Medusa's crew, and I'm so tired of mansplaining desert blues, and I doubt if half of it's even true. Oh, but the onus of my sense of propriety is so artless and so strong that instead of running to my own safety, I went back to my dorm room to find a sarong to wrap him in, so he could look careless and boyish once more, before the cops peeled him from my dorm room floor. But I doubt if it even worked. Oh, tell me the truth, Tony. Is this a torrid book? And do I have to read the whole thing? 'Cause I've had enough of the lives of selfish men and women who are too afraid to love. And I don't want to read about them anymore. But just watch, I'm gonna buy you a book so strange. Your ex-girlfriend's gonna curse my name, but she'll think about me every time it rains. Thank you. glad you guys like that one. I didn't make many mistakes. This also employs the technique of finger picking, which I'm getting used to. It's a little rough. This song is called Secondhand ASMR. I don't know if anybody has ever experienced first. Do we have some ASMR victims? I meant that in like a nice way. Yeah, but I don't know if anybody out there has experienced secondhand ASMR, which can be just as powerful. This happened to me a few times. It's pretty cool. So I wrote a little song about it. It's maybe a little too fast. The second-hand ASMR is divine, but the come down is so rough. Is this why the people of Earth are so afraid to just shut up and fall in love? And I know that the river's not so vegan. Does it show that I'm unlearning my Edens? And why do all the old men always stop us and sing us credence songs? And where did you find a touch like a drug no intellectual could carry? And how could you solve my crumbs so cruel, with my lemonade so buried? Thank the Lord, I still don't know how to dress. And thank your mom for not calling me a mess. But why do all the X-race car drivers stop us and give us pastries? If I could remember how to love, I could finally draw like a pansy. But the autograph wouldn't deserve the damn. They could be so charming and so trancy. Please come down, I need some help with my shadow. I'll be cool, I won't whine like an asshole. But why are all the pigeons all starting to look a little like Donovan? I'm not sure if you guys know about Donovan. He's a modern day Adonis. Wikipedia that shit. Right now, don't pay attention to the next song. Wikipedia Donovan. The next song is Wikipedia Donovan. Wow, hello Donovan. Alright, that's that song. What's this next song? Oh, this song is really hard. I'm gonna mess it up. Well, that's setting a negative intentions, which I'm trying not to do, but... The song is called Rosalind, and it's not about anybody. It's about a made-up character. It's like a Paul Bunyan type situation. They're like molded on. Half woman here, half woman there, a little toe woman there. There's inspiring women in my life. It goes like this. The deaf drummers are swimming, and the genderless children are forgiving. And the genius of the morning is confident and rare. But Rosalind's band, an ocean at an arm's length away, is practicing the only songs I'll ever care to hear. But Rosalind, don't you take too long. Papists and party boys are praying for your songs. But oh, Rosalind, where'd you learn to swim so slow? And why am I so tiny in the ocean's silver bows? I fell in love with a Fulbright punk anatomy star. She materialized 3 ways in the cult in my hands. We owe each other nothing, but the paragraphs are still thirsty and ripe, and the spell of the unsaid is still pleasantly primed. But oh, Rosalind, where'd you learn to shrink your hands? Dowsers and dumbbells are awaiting your commands. But oh, Rosalind, won't you take your turn? I think I love you, but only underwater. Now I've been held in the crush, where the chemically weightless adore me, all penitent and poppy like the pallbearer's brush. And I've been held in the hells, where the tame and the tasteless tarry. Biographies of tummy tucks unauthorized in mid-flight. But oh, Rosalind, you don't have to police those goons. Serpents on cell phones are awaiting your haikus. But oh, Rosalind, where'd you find a green so sweet? The first part of the song surrendered, but the second would defeat me. There may only be about 40 or so more seconds left now, before the song is over and I go back to my life. And I know it might be a little hazy, figuring out what I said and didn't say, but I hope that somehow the sentiment was conveyed. But oh, Rosalind, I'll only wait 17 more years. Sophists and sadists are impatient for your career. But oh, Rosalind, why'd you make me fly for so long? Well, I don't regret it, but the potion is now almost gone. I said I don't regret it, but the potion is now almost gone.
Woo!
Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty long. Yeah, there's another verse too, but I cut it out for live situations. It's a really long song. I was really on a tear that day. Wrote in the desert. It's a desert and 2 dogs, and they weren't my dogs. Speaking of dogs that aren't my dogs, I'd like to play a country song for you now. I don't know what that actually has to do with it.
I lost a dog, a car, a crack.
This song is called Shameless Love, and it's based on actual events. The proudest hammer always end up on the sofa. How does the dumpiest peacock always end up drenched in soda? How do you love me sober. How could you pull this grenade from the doomed clover? Give me that love. Oh, give me that shameless love. Let the world know that I was once touched by a shameless love. And you like how I never got famous? So you could buy me almost anywhere. And my costume was so clever, the bastards even put me on Medicare. How could you love me when no one bought my last record? How could you feel me now when I was sure this scene was over? Give me that love. Oh, give me that shameless love. Let the world know that I was once touched by a shameless love. There is an East Coast redemption story with every cauliflower that you kiss goodnight. I ain't never seen a moon so horny. I ain't never seen a cauliflower so ripe. How could you love me when I got such a dumpy band? Sorry, guys. No one, not even the summer lawn, has such tasteless hands. Give me that love. Oh, give me that shameless love. Let the world know that I was once touched by a shameless love. Let every boy and girl hear about it now, that I was once touched by a shameless love. Let me shout it from the rooftops that my name is Luke Chayok, and I was once touched by a shameless love. I need to check my digital set list. That's how I remember the order, but I didn't. I'm sorry, guys. This looks real lame.
I don't know.
He's just texting his mom.
Mom, I'll be back. Mom, cute dress. I'll be back later. I don't know which song to play, actually. I'll play it. Here, I'll play this song. This song is called The Snow Room. This is a new one. I might mess it up. This song has its genesis. I used to be in this band called Happy Job on Family Band. I didn't mean it like that. It's honestly a setup for this. It was funny. I didn't mean it. But somebody asked me over the internet for some lyrics to a song, and I was like, whatever, listen to the song. And I was like, well, maybe that song is actually on an internet search engine. I thought I would, because I had never actually looked up the lyrics to one of my songs to see if that was the case. And I thought I would look it up, and if it was on there, I'd just copy and paste it, and it was easy enough. So women's situation, right? So I checked it out, and I found it on a site, but it was like a Chinese bot site. The lyrics weren't even close. It was really weird. It was surreal, and the lyrics were better than the lyrics of the original song. And so I was like, man, fuck this. I'm writing a new song now with these lyrics. And the other half of the lyrics are from this. I was listening to these paranormal podcasts, and this there's this little Japanese child who's having a previous life. Well, you know how like children sometimes. Sorry, this is going on for a long time. You know, children sometimes they have like memories of a past life. Yeah. Well, some kids even have a memory of the in-between zone, where they like report all this weird symbolism. Like sometimes they're like, "Mommy, do you remember when I was in the room and I found the mask that was my face? I saw you there. I saw you and Daddy. You were kissing." Yeah, it's crazy. And this one Japanese boy, he had a memory of the Bardo state. That's what they call it. Well, I'm not sure they call it. That's Tibetan, actually. He said he called it the snow room. He was like, "Mommy, I need to go back to the snow room now. I'm being cold." And that was a British accent. And then the kid like died like shortly thereafter, and she was like, "Wow, that's weird." And he also talked about the snow room with other stuff. He was also like, "Wow, that's sad." And then, like, afterwards, she was like, "Wow, that's also weird. I'm gonna tell the paranormal community about it." When I'm done grieving, there was a space in between. I didn't say it right. I don't want you to judge this poor Japanese mother. She's been through enough. My arm's really tired now. I really didn't need to do that. I thought I was gonna be shorter. So this is how the song goes. I used to disappear at least once a day. Oh, let me start that again, actually. I used to disappear at least once a week. Oh, sorry guys. I can't. Oh, this is such a bummer. Oh yeah. That's why it was the wrong chord. I used to disappear at least once a week. Creature, real life is such beef. I've got opinions and I'm not so sleepy. Please help me, I'm running late for the bloom, and I need to get back home to the snow room. You may find me in 100 years. Recognize me by my spoonful of milk. Kiss me like King Kong. You know it's not so evil. You're funny. Looking for proof, but I just wanna get back home to the snow room. Don't you wow me when I am drunk. Don't you tell me where I am from. I've found a smallish inherent in all this. Can't stop it, can't question that juice. I'm just like Samson when he's lost in the snow room. Thank you, thank you. I need to practice that one.
We play Loves of Oblivion for me.
Oh shit! I don't know if I haven't played that one in a long time.
Is it?
How does that one go?
A lot of people in this room could probably play it.
No, different song, different song.
Oh yeah. This is, I learned another old one. I'll